Hey, well, it is crispy cold here, just about 40. These little ladies are doing pretty good, and gentlemen. I've just been stocking up hay in here, keeping it warm. But so what I've always wanted to do is build a little enclosed run area for them. There he is running. And so I've been walking around the property, and I got a bunch of scrap materials. I should be able to get this done. Let's check this out. And so this is the wood pile for the rock shed. And I've had this wood so long, and it used to be super warped, but all that rain, and I threw them wet concrete bags that dried out and flattened it all out. But whatever, the moral of the story, see these 2x8s here? Those are spare. They were gonna be sill boards, and I was gonna sit the roof on the rock shed. But now we're gonna float it. So I got 5 extra 2x8s. So what I'm gonna do is rip those in half and use them as 2x4s. All right, check this out. Alrighty, so this is the strategy. All the water's frozen here, but I got these, so hoorah. It's about 28 inches. I'm gonna set it loosely in some dirt and then start. We'll do 2 bags of concrete per hole, 3 posts. It's gonna look weird, but these 3 posts are gonna be 8 feet apart to accommodate the 16, to accommodate the spare lumber that I have. It all will make sense and it will be functional. So it's gonna look pretty similar though. I'll do a solid bottom and fence top. So check it out. All right, 1 post set. Oh no, I'm kidding. There's 3 of them set. Oh, what a smarty pants. So I set them each in 2 bags of concrete. The typical rock brigade showed up. Look at this thing, out of a post hole. Out of a post hole. So, moving along. And well, it is tomorrow, but I forgot to be shooting video. It's so cold, I'm just trying to work. Check this out. So this is where we're ripping them. Just measure them, mark them. I got all them 2x8s and 2x6s. We're making them into 2x4s. So I'm just duplicating the system here. Set the post a few days ago. You set the wire first, so I could stomp it in there with the 2x4s and the bottom wood. And then, so they were a little further than, that's the wood I've got. So, but I'll use a 2x4 there to make that connection, and that'll seal that. Do the same on the other side. I just want to show you where we're at. So I ripped these. These were 2x8s. These 2 is 1. These 2 are 2. I got a couple feet of extra. Next we'll move along this side, and then you just go and you tweak the fence a little. Alrighty, well, this is where we left off yesterday. Got a little dark last night, so got the bottom sealed. This is pretty nice and tight. You can see I just went through. You gotta tune it a lot. You can't really pull this fence really great. And starring Carmine and Gringo. This is the north wall. The north wall keeps solid winter protection. Let me show you how I sealed that. So this bottom board got to go get tied right into that 2x4. And then on this side, I sealed it in with this. And then I'm gonna put 1 more in here because this is still a gap. So I'm going to put 1 in here, and then I'm going to seal this as well, so that this is north here, so that way we keep that cold winter breeze out. But so today we're going to work on the roof. I'm going to do this one a little different. I'm just going to use joists going across and metal roof right to it. This is just a little outdoor run for them. They're still going to stay in their main coop. Alrighty. Well, and this is the strategy here, and I do have to manage while I'm cutting the custom little workstation, but so I just mark it in half and chop it with L chop saw. And we're doing that on solar. Fancy schmancy.
Oh, 2x8, you say?
And so the floaty bag, that's my underground water tank riser. And there's a little gap on there that is, you know, that's a lid. So there's a gasket, but I made my first cut and noticed the sawdust, and so we covered it up. You don't want to be drinking sawdust, kids. Well, we're moving right along here on the roof beams. When you cut them just right, they hold themselves. This one's not screwed in. I've been just doing one at a time, screwing them in, but this one I haven't screwed in yet. But if you cut it just right, it'll stay. You're like, how are you gonna hold it? Because I'm drilling them through the outside. Carmine approved. We are in with the roof beams. So next step now is to install something. So I've got a bunch of scrap metal roofing. This long one is 20 something feet. The next one here, this white one, is 16. That's why I chose 16. I just wanted one continuous seam. I also bought some new hardware for that. And I've got a little bit of scrap wood left. But I tell you, that was exact. I mean, that was exact. I got a couple of little 4-footers. I still have to make a gate too, so I got to figure that out. I don't much need access. I'm just going to sawzall a hole in their wood so that they have access. I mean, I might need to get in there, so I'm working on that. It's flow and design. All right, let's check it out.
And this is the new roofing hardware, much longer.
And that is the end of the day. I'm out of the roof screws, but this is the old chicken coop roof here that blew off in the wind. I replaced all the hardware, and I got one up on the new section. So I'm gonna have to figure out something here. I think I'm gonna take this board and bring it to the end because I got nothing at the end. I missed it. I'm also 6 screws short for this sheet, and then I have none for the next. So we'll run to the hardware store in the morning, pick up some more of these roof screws, and tidy this project up. Super duper. And well, it is the next day. Axel's tuckered out from running with the neighbor's dog along the new 224-foot section. It's pretty fun. He does about 100 laps and then he just lays down all day. But it's the next day. We got the parts. Check it out. So all the roof panels are on. It crosses on a diagonal because the original structure is at a square. It's quite all right. Didn't quite make the end. It's quite all right. It's an outdoor run. There will not be nesting boxes. They won't be sleeping in here. It's just extra space for more birds. I also polished up a couple other loose ends. Check it out. Put that piece of wood on there in the middle of those. Sealed up the back real nice. This is the north side, so we won't get any wind yuck coming through here. So now I just got to figure on a gate. That's a 6-foot entry. I don't need a 6-foot gate. I'm going to have to buy more materials. So we're going to call it a day. So we're moving and grooving on the chicken coop. So that 2x4 there, I went and reattached the wire. And what I'm going to do is cut that section of wire and make a little pass through. Blam, I don't need a gate, so I'm gonna wall this up. I'm using roof panels. I'm out of plywood, so 3 levels, extra sturdy on the roof panels. I'm also gonna double them up. So yeah, I'm gonna make one more of these for over there, and I got the wire already attached on the front. So I'm hoping this will be functional for them tonight. All right, cool. Check it. Whoa, watch the magic of video editing. We're there. So I just cut a little hole that they can get in. And I cut a bigger hole in the fence material here that I can get in. And we're good. No need for a gate. Get this and let's see if they like it. Well, I put some bait sunflowers in there. They all are attracted to the door. But I think they're just waiting for the rooster. Look, they're eating the wood. The linseed oil on the wood, right? There you go. Look, there's sunflower seeds in there. That's a good man. Oh, you're gonna eat the wood? That's nice. Get the splinters for your girls. Now they're all gonna go. Aww. Aww. I'll keep the nesting boxes where they are. That way. But here we go. We're pouring through. I threw some sunflower seeds in there as bait. This is perfect. This like doubles their square footage. They seem to like it. I'll put some perches and stuff in there, but we're gonna cut this. I spent a bunch of days on this project. It's been real cold. The wind turbine, we're still standing by. It's pretty windy. So I've been giving it 3-4 hours a day. Scrap metals. All I had to buy was 2 bags of roofing screws. Total cost $30 for all this. And this will be good because once the wind turbine is here, we're going to be incubating eggs up in here. So we're going to need a little more room anyway. All right, thanks for watching this long video. And we just, do your own, grow your own, raise your own, build your own, nurture your own. And we don't need fragile systems. Thank you.